If I were to go back in my career, coming to Calgary was the start of everything. The start of the fact that I was being involved in the space program, because Calgary was developing at that time an instrument that was going to fly on Canada's 4th satellite. And it was a remarkable time in the space business, 1971. The faculty was young, was very vibrant here, and because remember, University of Calgary at that time had just, when I arrived, had only just got to become independent from the University of Alberta. So it was building new programs, it was building new faculty. And if I hadn't have come to Calgary, if I hadn't been involved in this exciting period when, especially in the physics department at that time, my career would have been totally different. And so I wouldn't have become part of the Canadian Space Agency. I wouldn't have become the chairman of the UN committee that I've been chairing for a couple of years. So this is the start. This is the most exciting part of my career. My particular interest was studying the atmosphere when I was doing my PhD and my master's degree, and I studied the atmosphere of the Earth. Especially with my PhD, it was dealing with the ozone layer. The ozone layer was being destroyed by freons, by gases which we were using for coolants in refrigerators, and we did a lot of research on that, and the outcome is that we realized what was happening. A protocol called the Montreal Protocol was put together, and now freons are basically banned. Next part of my career was moving away from science into more management of science, and then more recently I've become much more involved in policy aspects. How does the funding, how does the whole international space program work? How is it put together? How do we protect the space environment in this up there? Because it's very fragile. It's extremely fragile, and so, for example, when Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin stepped on the moon some 50 years ago, the footprints, which are still there, is not protected in any way. So somebody could go and wipe out those footprints, or they could take the stuff away. We are trying to, as a team, trying to preserve the heritage, the cultural heritage in space of humanity for future generations.